What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Ozzy's channel. Know what I'm saying? We're back with another video, back with another banger, back to update y'all. So this would be my updated Q&A. I did one when I had first started my channel, and it's been a few months since I started. Let me see real quick. Actually, 2 phones, so I can read the questions and everything. So this video will be like I said, like a little update, because you guys had a lot of really good questions, and like quite a few of them, honestly. So hopefully this video won't be too long. I started this a month ago. So literally I started in November. Oh, right, because I started like right before, I started like a while before Thanksgiving. So very recently. So I did one a month ago. I'm doing one now because I feel like I wanted to do another one, and also I really needed a video idea just to put on my channel and everything. I gotta do better with coming up with content for you guys, but it's okay. Work in progress. Today is Christmas Eve, so yeah, that's exciting. My birthday is in 6 days. Yeah, we're turning 26. Hashtag grown as fuck. I'm just now like really being a big girl. Like, I'm not a child, I'm not a teenager, I'm not a little girl. Like, I'm 26 now. Like, I'm really a grown woman. Anywho, so and also, you guys, you know what, I feel like I'm in such a different place now, you know. Like, I've just had to overcome, you know, a mild heartache, and, you know, among other things, when life is not all the way up, you know what I'm saying? So been going through it, but I've been growing through it, and I've been walking through it, and I've been praying through it, and God has definitely been delivering me through it. So just know that, just before I start the Q&A, just know that no matter what season you're in, no matter how alone you feel, how emotional you are as an individual, because for me, I'm heavily passionate, intensely emotional, like in all the best ways. But you know, when maybe something is done to me, or maybe when someone leaves, or maybe when I just feel hurt, it can be a lot. It can be a lot. But what I'm so grateful for is that I really do have God in my life to pick me up. Not only that, I'm very blessed to have a father and a mother that will talk life into me, talk sense into me. And even my bonuses, like I have my mama number 2, and I have my daddy number 2. So I have tremendous support, and I could cry for how grateful I am to have that. But let's go ahead and go into the video. So we're going to start with these questions. Let me see, where's the first one? So the first question is, when you get a P.O. box, what are you looking forward to people sending you? Which is such an amazing question, because I watch, like, you know, my preferred YouTubers, you know, all the time, and they always have these amazing P.O. box openings or whatever. Like, I've never thought, like, myself to have that, but you know, maybe I should strive. So, you know, if I were to get a P.O. box, I would look forward to people sending me anything their hearts desire, because a gift and something, like someone, like, first of all, maybe I, like, this is what I'm talking about, because maybe I think about things too deep, because someone taking the time, like, first you think of me, then you take your time to either go out and buy or give me something, and you ship it to me, or you bring it to me, or it don't matter. That means everything. It's just the simple action and the thought. It doesn't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as it doesn't harm me or is crazy or something like that. I'll be grateful for quite literally anything, because I'm not really the type to ask for anything. So you know? Like, I'd be grateful for whatever I get in that regard. Next question is, what's your opinion about therapy and do you think it helps? Y'all don't even understand how excited I am to answer this question, because before I got into school to study psychology, you know, like, since even before I was 15, you know what I'm saying, I started, like, way before I was 15, you know what I'm saying, I got introduced to mental health and things like that. So, and it took me a while to be able to open up to an unbiased stranger, but also in understanding that that's what they're here for. And people really don't need to know every single detail about you or about what may have happened in your life in order to know what you need. So I think having someone that is experienced in knowing different emotions, is 100% non-judgmental, will help you see the logic and share the sentiment, but also help you find a solution, as long as you're not making excuses for yourself. Excuse me. Or, you know, like, just not being open-hearted, open-minded, like you're not letting anyone in to try and help you. Which, when you stop letting people in to try and help you, no matter how it's gone in the past, or no matter what track record you have with people maybe letting you down, I would go back to God in that sense, you know what I'm saying? Remember that God will never let you down. And if there are people who are constantly coming to you to help you, then these are people that God is sending your way. And maybe, you know, whether or not you feel like they're helping you, maybe you could just look a little deeper and see, you know, like, you have to have awareness, you know, you got to assess, okay, while not making excuses for yourself also, like, you have to sit there and be like, okay, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. And instead of pointing fingers everywhere, even if you have a finger to point it back at yourself, and either adjust how that relationship is, a friendship, adjust it, you know, talk about it if it can be talked about, salvage it if it can be fixed, because good people in life are hard to come by. So, but all of that to say, yes, I trust therapy. I love therapy. I will one day be a therapist. So, you know, to the person that asked that question, when you watch this video, just know that if you are literally in that situation and you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, or you feel like you're scared to start, either reach out to me or go to therapy. Go to therapy. It's gonna help you. It's good. It's like having a friend you never met help you literally decipher everything that you can't figure out. Because why seek help but deny it and lean on your own understanding anyways? God said, don't lean on your own understanding. You're going to be lost. And every time we do, best believe I end up lost. Okay? As fuck. So that's that on that. Next question is, what is your favorite hobby and why? My favorite hobby, modeling. I like to take pictures. I like to put on clothes and, you know, okay, or whatever. I like to shop. When I got some money, I like me some retail therapy. I love to shop. I really love praising God because I just feel like it boosts my day. I feel like it boosts my spirits. Like when I just, you know, when I, what was I saying just now? You know, when you lose your train of thought, that is so annoying. I don't even remember what I was just, I was talking about shopping. Yeah, girl, I like to shop. What else I like to do? I like to watch football. I like to watch sports. So like at night when the games come on, when the NBA be coming on, when the NFL come on. I love Sunday, not only because it's God's day, but because it's NFL Sunday, baby. I'll bet a little bit. I stopped because for as many parlays as I be hitting, it's kind of as many parlays as I be losing by one leg. Do with that information what you will. Let me think. Other hobbies. I watch anime. Obviously. If you're new here, if you don't know me, I'm a huge anime head. I'm a huge anime girl. Okay. My bestie just put me on to Dan Da Dan. And I started watching it. And I'm like, yo, who the fuck made this show? Because as much as it's funny, the fights are on my caliber. Because at first, I told my best friend, I was like, this shit's silly. Like, I like the serious, still but funny, but like real fighting, like real tear jerking, like real shit. You know what I'm saying? But as much as it's fucking wild and crazy, like, that shit is bizarre. Like, it be having me like, yo, what the fuck? But then when niggas start fighting, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I go through a lot of emotions. So, yeah. There's that. Okay, next question is, what is one thing you're most passionate about? One thing. I have to pick one thing that I'm passionate about. Passionate. I am passionate about other people. If that makes sense. Like, how other people are getting treated, how other people are being talked to. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's something I'm passionate about. That's something that will passionately make me go off. Like, if I see someone being mistreated, if I see somebody, or if one of my friends, or even if you're not my friend, or if I just meet you and you tell me that somebody's doing this and that, and you're confiding in me, you telling me your story, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, as long as it's authentic, that will ignite passion in me, because I don't like when other people aren't treated how they deserve to be. I don't like when people aren't being treated fair, good, especially when they also, like me, have very big heart. Breaks my heart. So I'm very passionate about that. I'm very passionate about my family. You cannot fuck with them. You're not going to be able to faze me. It doesn't matter what you do. So I could say, you know what I'm saying, you can hurt me, you can say blah, blah. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do, because you're never going to faze me anyways. But them? You know what I'm saying? God say you can come back from anything, but I'd really have to repent, you know? So, I don't know. Right now, that's all I can say that I'm passionate about. As far as, like, the things that I like to do my life or whatever, I'm definitely passionate about anime. I'm passionate about God. I'm passionate about the word. I'm passionate about love. I love love. Like, yeah, love is the way, you know? Very passionate about that. I'm passionate about modeling because it's something that I want to do. And I feel like I'm a really good matchup for my career choice for a therapist because of all that stuff I said at first. So, yeah. Sure. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Right now, the first place I think of is Japan. I've always wanted to go to Asia. I watch a lot of anime and I eat a lot of ramen. I want to go there. I want to see the billboards. I want to walk the streets. I want to smell their air. You know, like, I know it smells better than here, or at least cleaner. I know they eat cleaner. I would live there. I'm not gonna cap. I would live in Japan. But yeah, that's the first place I would go. Second place why? Just because, like, I have so many reasons why. And the fashion also. And you can go get a freaking meal at like 3 a.m. if you wanted to over there also. Like a full meal, like a real one, you know. Another place I would go to would be the Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico, because Caribbean girl, never been to the Caribbean. It's crazy. I've only been to Jamaica in the Caribbean, so I need to go. Or I want to go to Cuba for real. I want to go to Cuba for real. The only reason I say Puerto Rico is because it's pretty. And, you know, Puerto Rico, every girl I feel like wants to go to fucking Puerto Rico. But the DR and Cuba for, like, root reasons, you know. and I want to see what it looks like and everything, of course. If you could live anywhere else other than where you do, would you, where, and why? Yeah, I live in Japan because it's cleaner. They're advanced. It's safer. They take care of their folks over there. Yeah, I support that shit. Where else would I go? Where else would I live and why? Where else would I live and why? I feel like I'd only live in Georgia, like, because I have family there, and like some immediate, really close family, and also because there's way more things to do. And with my modeling thing, first of all, I would have been in some agency somewhere. I would have been doing something for sure, because locale means a lot, you know. And where I'm at right now, it's not that, like, you know, like I'm doing pretty good locally right now, but it's like, you know, on a higher scale in some other major cities, you know, you could be put on way better, you know. What is your proudest accomplishment? Have to learn how to enunciate. My proudest accomplishment, making it past 15 and really obtaining peace. Those are the two major real life accomplishments that I've managed to get through, that I truly, to my core, never thought would happen. Like, on some dead ass stuff. An honorary mention to the Marine Corps, because that is one of my longest lasting accomplishments that still pay me back to this day, and that I'm very grateful to God that he got me through, because yeah, it pays back immensely. So those three things, proudest accomplishments ever. What is a skill you've always wanted to learn? How to surf, how to sew. I don't know how to sew. I don't know how to surf. I want to learn how to sew. I want to learn how to surf. Yeah. Like, bitch, if I lose a button on some shit, I can, you know, like, yeah, I want that. I need to learn how to effectively change a tire. I've watched too many videos not to. All you do is put them on hand and you just take that bitch off? Shit. I think so. See? I need to learn how to do that shit. Alright. Is there another skill I was trying? I mean, really? If a bunch of random people with all different skill sets came up to me and gave me a schedule for when and where I'm going to learn each skill, I would show up to every single one. After work, like, even if I'm like, I would show up. So it doesn't matter what fucking skill it is, bitch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of the ones that's I'm willing to learn anything. No cap. What made you want to start YouTube, and what do you hope to accomplish? I've gotten this question a lot, especially when I did the first, when I did my first Q&A. And I'm gonna say, like, first of all, I wanted to start YouTube because it's another avenue of income for me. Like, I literally just talked to my father yesterday. Excuse me, yesterday. And, you know, he was, you know, as fathers do, you know, put me on game and was just talking about, you know, on top of the income that you have, you want to have extra so that you straight, you know. And I know that that's another possible revenue of income for me once I make, you know, the amount of followers and everything, because this is really just like, I'm so starter on YouTube. Like, I started a month ago, so we're about 451 followers away from, you know what I'm saying, our mark. But it's definitely to grow platforms, is to expose myself a little bit, is to get my face a little recognizable. You know, it's to build. It is to build. And I hope to accomplish not only another avenue of income, but to just spread me. And if people, you know, really start to just watch me and gravitate towards me and just start to support me just for the fuck of it, like, that's really what it's about. That's really what it's about. Because I have big things that I want to do in my life. So the support of the world could come in handy, you know? But not the whole point, though. But yeah, that is what I hope to accomplish. I just hope to have people that want to turn on my videos and hear my voice and want to interact with me also. And then right now, okay, so next question. What is your favorite book or movie and why? I love this question so much. My favorite book, because I do read and I love to read. I haven't read as much as I would like to. Just been so busy finishing out the semester and then, you know what I'm saying, closing out with work because, you know, we're on break and everything right now and it's the holidays and my birthday's coming, blah, blah. But my favorite book right now would have to be Inkheart, or it's called like Ink Spell. I like the movie a lot too. Like, I love fantasy books. I like nonfiction, but I really like fiction and sci-fi books. Like, I love them. So those are ones I like to read. So that one right now is my favorite. I'm also enjoying reading this one book. It's called, what is it called? It's like called Distant Shores. It's like Distant Shores or something like that. And it's about this married couple, you know, going through the motions basically. Like, they both had lost themselves and, you know what I'm saying, their spark was gone because during the relationship, like, you know what I'm saying, they weren't really, you know what I'm saying, like, you know how two people, so, but still, you know, their heart, you know what I'm saying, so, was trying to get that together, and, you know, I don't know, it was heart-wrenching, it's full of heartache, and it's full of realistic emotions, and it's full of real shit, you know, so I really enjoyed reading it. I haven't finished it yet. As far as movie, when I go, because I've, honestly, like, okay, because whenever I get the question of, okay, what's your favorite movie or TV show, I never have an answer. I watch a lot of freaking anime. But when it comes to movies, like, there's so many movies, and maybe it's because, you know, I don't know. People say, I don't know, it's a name for something for people that, like, just stay in their comfort zone and watch movies that they've seen over and over and over again because they know exactly what's going to happen. I'm one of those people. So, like, I love The Grinch. I love Harry Potter. I love all the Harry Potter movies. All the movies I've seen before, all the classics like Rambo and the Men in Blacks and, not Men in Black, but like, I mean, I like that movie, but it's definitely not my favorite. Not that, like the Bad Boys series and stuff like that. I love stuff like that, so. I don't know, one day I'm gonna get out of my shell and just, you know, because sometimes I do, like, just, you know, I'll just watch a random movie because it looks interesting, you know? Like, I do that sometimes, but not all the time. If I'm gonna watch something, it's probably gonna be something I've already seen. Because it's like, you know, like, it's inevitably gonna make me happy. Like, I know it's gonna happen, but it's like, I'm not anticipating it, I'm just watching it. And it makes me comfortable because it's just, I know it, you know? Call it what you will. Do you have any relationship advice? And all I can say is that you have to put God in the forefront of your mind. Whatever faith you have, whatever faith you follow, make that faith your number one thought because it's going to bring you whatever you're looking for, internally and externally. All right? Like, that's all I have to say. Don't lean on your own understanding. If you have a conversation with somebody and they say exactly what they feel, don't try and take control of the situation. Let situations be and let people be themselves. Just because you have something in here, whether it's a plan, it's a vision, or it's a form of somebody, you have to know that it's in your head. And you have to pay attention to what's happening in front of you. Because if not, you're gonna be a fool. And I'm sure that no lady, not even a man, likes to feel the heartache of feeling like a fool. You know? So, that is my advice to you, is focus on you. And God will send you, He will give you the one that sees your light. Like, He's gonna show you all the extras and all the extra people that may like to see you shine. They might like to, you know what I'm saying, they might think that they want to be a part of it, or, you know what I'm saying, especially if there's iffy people in your life that don't know stuff. You know, you gotta let them go. And you have to move with what you know. You know what I'm saying? Don't take question marks and settle with it. Settle for what you know is solid, and for what chooses you out loud, go for that. Go for what chooses you out loud. Like, don't go for anything or anybody that has a question mark, or that is just, you know, they have no faith themselves, or they just aren't self-sustainable enough to be with someone else. Okay? And whatever love you're prepared to just burst out and give to someone, give it to yourself first. Because you can do everything right. And it's the right of a human individual to have changed feelings, for them to think different. That's everybody's right, to have feelings and emotions and be able to feel them and be able to make decisions and what to do with them, even if it changes, even if it hurts. Because you're going to be the one that's hurt if you're not prepared. And if you act like this and that is yours, and this person is yours, and this is yours, you're going to be hurt at the end of the day. Because you are not even your own. You are God's, and you are special. So as long as you think like that and keep yourself guarded in a good way and prepared, you will be 100% okay. And I'm practicing taking my own advice. So that's all the questions. That is this video. That was the Q&A. I'm very happy that y'all came to hang out with me for a little bit and talk a little bit, chop it up a little bit. As the new year and as Christmas goes by, because I'm just going to be with my family. So as my birthday comes and the new year and blah, 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 moving forward, there's going to be a lot of videos dropping. I'm going to have a lot of content for y'all. Y'all won't go too long without seeing me. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, comment on the videos. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what people you want me to bring on the channel that you've seen already that are in my circle and things like that. Make sure you like the videos, turn on the post notifications so that you can know when I post, so that you can see the videos. And I will get up with y'all very, very soon. Please stay blessed, have faith, and put yourself first, motherfucker. Bye.